And just waiting for this to pop up on my YouTube, and it's all good. So let's check this kid out and see how this goes. Kicker, punter, so let's check him out. So he does. Nice boot right here. Sorry for the delay, guys. Wasn't working out as well as I was hoping it. Another nice deep punt. Gets it nice and deep right here. Okay. This guy gets a huge return on him. Then makes a nice tackle right there. Stops the touchdown right there. That's a nice job. Okay, has him playing for the corner. Comes up. That's a nice job. Forces the ball out right there. Like, I'm not gonna say that's a great play, because that really wasn't the best of plays. He didn't really make the nice tackle that you were hoping for right there. But he does force the ball out. Nice deep punt. Deep. Gets it right out of bounds. Slows it down. Gets inside the 30. Okay, 40. 45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, okay, it is. I don't know. The number's down on the side, so it gets me confused. Nice job. Didn't let the pressure get to him right here. Had a guy coming right at him. He was able to get in and makes it. Doesn't, and it's not like it was a close punt right there. Makes a good job right there. Okay, let's look at this kickoff. Okay. Okay, that's a nice job. That's a nice squib right there. Able to get a nice little bounce right here. Makes it look like just a nice little squib kick, and it's a phenomenal play. It's a phenomenal squib kick right there. Okay. Nice job. That's a nice job reading it. He makes a nice job. Sees that it's short right here, and he makes it deep. Makes the punt. Makes the onside right there. That's a nice job. Okay, let's see what he does here. A nice little squib right there. His squib kicks. Not squib kicks. I don't know what I'm saying. His onside kicks are really nice. He gets that, and he's able to get it, and he's able to get it to get a huge bounce when he gets close to them, and he's able to make a good play right there. Another one right there, and it bounces over and makes a nice, just has a nice job with that. His onside kicks are actually phenomenal. Like, it's rare to see onside kickers, and they're getting a lot of returns. Okay, it's a deep kick. He gets it in the end zone. That's a nice job, 31 yards. Let's see. Okay. Didn't look like it was a good snap. Able to get it up and in right there. That's a nice job. Does a nice job. Gets these kicks up nice and smooth, it seems like. Gets a nice kick up there. Gets it through the uprights. He's a phenomenal onside kicker. You could definitely easily see that in his abilities. Consistent with his field goals, it seems like. Gets it right through the uprights right here. Okay, gets it up right there. Makes a nice play. So let's check out sophomore Michael Hernandez, quarterback for Valley Stream. So let's check him out and see how he does. 6'2", 160. I definitely would say maybe gain 10, but still phenomenal. Okay. Yeah, you could easily see, like, it's not really muscle right here. He's very skinny. Makes an odd throw. Makes a nice pass, though. That's a nice job. Gets it deep. It's just like it makes an odd throwing motion right there. It's not like the casual throwing motion. Oh, okay. It's like so confusing. Gets some gets a little bit of separation right here. I thought it was so confused, but it would get some decent separation. I wish you could see a little bit more of his route running. No, not the cleanest route running. It looks like he's doing like a jog sprint. You know, he's outside. Okay, not the nicest. Like you take a look, it's it's just like not hard and short. It's not short and choppy, so like won't easily like fake out um or corner. Anyway, makes a nice job, makes a nice pick. He gives this guy a lot of room, able to easily jump this route. Jumps it and gets a nice return on it. Okay, yeah, gets a really good return on that. You know. Okay, has my quarterback right here. Okay, goes. You know, able to nicely see like there's a hole. I would say it's like he didn't need to stick his hand out right there. Gets upfield, makes a nice play. Okay, doesn't really sell that handoff right here. You take a look. He doesn't really try and sell it. You know, gets a nice gain out of it. Not a crazy gain. You know, definitely would have tried to cut inside, I would say. Maybe work on definitely his ball carrying vision when he's on offense. And if he's playing quarterback, work on the um, handoffs. Because like this, both of you, he's overselling the handoff. He's barely even like getting into this guy's chest to make it like seem like it. Because if that's like a play action, that's a terrible job at a play action. A nice job. He does a nice pursuit angle. Could have tackled him a little bit better. Like you could easily see. You take a look. He kind of he bounced off of him. He didn't really follow through with the tackle. No. That's a weird throwing. I don't know. It's just weird to see a guy run out to their left, throw right-handed. You know, does take him a little bit of time to realize that this is a run play right here. He backs up. It takes him a while to realize it. Gets around him. Gets there, makes a play, but does the old grabs him around and tries to throw him down right here. The teammate wasn't there. He would have gained. The other guy would have gained at least a yard or two on that throw. Okay. I'm not gonna say like it was an easy throw right there. You know, nice. This is a nice job. With him. He does come upfield and help make a play. That is a nice job. He forces the ball out. It forces the ball and they're able to recover it. Okay. Doesn't do the best of job at controlling it. Like you see that he's fumbling with it right here. Like, you know, work on like controlling the ball in a situation like that. Like especially a guy could easily come out, pop you, and make a big play and have you drop it. Okay. That's a nice job. Doesn't get a big gain, definitely working on his vision in a way because his ball carrying vision definitely could improve in a manner because it doesn't seem like, he's seeing like the best holes that are there. Able to run, get outside, it does seem like he's getting these big gains on his run though. Like for like, this kid being such an athlete, he's got that height, you know, especially if he's gonna run as much as he does. I definitely would say gain on you know, a few pounds of muscle because that's really gonna play a huge factor into, you know, being able to be as strong and athletic as this kid is. So next we're gonna check out Marvin, Fenwick, and yeah. Okay. See, I think he's running back. Okay. He does a nice job, you know, stays up. You know, they do run a weird offense right here. Like, you take a look. No, it's not the... Okay. Sorry, it wasn't letting me control. It gets outside, makes a nice job out there, you know. It's really small. You take a look, like, comparing him to everybody else. He's a small kid, you know. Able to make a nice play right there. Okay. See what he does. Definitely needs to take a look at angle of pursuit. Because you take a look, he's kind of chasing him down in a way. You know, he's fast, but an angle of pursuit, you know, get to him a little bit sooner, could make a better play. He would have used some better angles. You know, I don't know. Oh, let's take a look. Okay, able to get through right there. You know, definitely needs to push back when he's making a tackle because it seems like right here, you know, that's there, you know, doesn't seem like he's pushing his back as far, the guy back as far as he should be. Doesn't I? Oh, I thought that was him. I was supposed to be like, okay. Does a nice job. Doesn't really like, right here. It kind of looks like he pushes him out. It doesn't really like look like, you know, really got to him in a sense. A 100% got beat right here. Like you take a look at this, you know, you could easily see, you know, his footwork, you know, just it's not there. You know, look at his feet. You know, it takes him a while to get off, and he's trying to backstep. And he's taking short little steps. You know, I'm gonna say this right now. If this quarterback, if he had like, you know, I'm not trying to talk, but like, you know, he would have threw it a little bit deeper. He would have had so much separation right here. You know, he wouldn't have been able to make a play. You know, he got really lucky right there. The receiver, the quarterback didn't have good timing on that play. But yeah, you could easily see, like, you know, he allowed so much space on that play. Okay, does a nice job. He gets trucked. He gets pushed back a lot. You know, he's getting pushed back, you know, and that's something that he needs to like work on. Is definitely getting his strength up and getting a little bit tighter coverage more than anything else. It seems like his coverage isn't like the tightest in a way because he had a huge difference between the two of them. Which, you know, if the quarterback and the receiver would have had a good timing on that play, it would have been a lot better for them, and they could easily that play wouldn't have at all been in this highlight because he gave him so much space, and him trying to guard him wasn't the best. So now let's check out Michael Giugliano from Miller Place, quarterback free safety. Um, I don't like this angle for a defensive perspective, like when the back's towards the defense, because it's just not as clean as you would want it to be. Because especially for this, you don't get the perception of a quarterback's eyes. Okay. Let's take a look back at this. If you take a look, either something messed up, either he made something out of this play or what. But you take a look, he's confused. He either one of these two guys messed up the play. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't know. But you know, he makes a nice job at it out of a huge misunderstanding right here, which is such a nice job right there. Like, if he would have messed up, but it seemed like, you know, don't know if he messed up or the running back messed up, but this kid just made a phenomenal play out of a big mistake. Because when a running back goes the other way, it messes everything up, and it just can destroy the play. You could fumble it. Makes a huge play out of that, and that is a phenomenal job by him. Really, that is a phenomenal job. He's able to get out, make that play when there's a huge flaw, and I think that's a phenomenal play right there. Like, get a little bit better because he has you know if this guy gets here, instead of coming upfield, makes a little bit better of a play. He's able to get in the end zone right here. Has like doesn't really get like a hole for him to get through. Makes a nice job though. Yeah, right here. Okay, takes it. It seems like he's small, so he's able to get a huge gain on this. But you take a look back, like, no. What I'm gonna say is like this is not like the smartest place for him to go. It looks very crowded in a manner, and it's just gets through, makes a nice play right there. Able to get a huge gain and all that on that play. I don't I don't like when he's small, so he's able to get through a lot of these small places and make a good play. In this case, definitely a solid running quarterback. See, I can't tell right here, so it's like okay, gets like a actually gets like a 6-yard game right here, gain right here. Does a nice job. I don't like that when you know it's hard in that perspective. You like a higher up angle from behind if you want it. Let's see, same play as before. Is very short and choppy when it comes down to it when he's running. Like, take a look at his footwork. Jumps and he's leaping. I wouldn't say like that's the smartest thing is like leaping. He's giving up a little bit air that he's jumping. Like, look at his teammate. Look at his teammate on the sideline. I saw this shit. I just saw this. Look at him. He's hopping like him. You know, you could easily see that. Like, he's hopping, and it could cause a big delay when you're hopping like that because, you're losing a little bit of time because that air instead of using your footwork and trying to, like, be shifty through it. Let's take a look at his defense. Okay. Okay, kind of this isn't a great tackle. Like, you see he's kind of going down already. He made contact, he gets a few yards out of it. I wouldn't say like that's a phenomenal play right there. Okay, comes upfield. No, but you take a look at where he is right when he makes this tackle. You know, he's down on the ground before he makes complete and full contact with him. And the guy just trips over him. Like I wouldn't say that's a good play. Needs to definitely work on either staying up when he's making a tackle because it's like it could cause a huge difference in a game because a guy can easily run over you. You know. Okay, Okay, nice awareness right here. He does have a nice awareness. Sees that the ball's out and gets on top of it right there. That's a good job. Doesn't get there right away. Like he gets there, takes a while to get to him, and then kind of doesn't kind of gives up on the play. Realizes that the ball's there, makes a nice job. Okay. 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 So, I think so. Makes a solid tackle. Grabs him from behind though. You usually see like grab his foot, steps, game saving tackle right there. Let's take a look because this isn't really like the nicest of tackles. You take a look. He's able to get down there and make a nice play. Definitely like could have came up a little bit and made a little bit better of a play. It seemed like that's something that he needs to work on is just coming up field and making a play sometimes because right here like he's kind of you know jumps to the sides make a play right there. Doesn't really help him out as much as he should be. Okay, let's see. See what he does in coverage wise. You know what I am gonna say? This is right there. This is just a bad throw by the quarterback right here. But this is just, you know, I would try and stay in bounds and take it back a little bit more, you know. Okay, so now let's check out our final one. Dylan Smith. Got a request for him. So let's check him out. Wide receiver cornerback. See what he does here. Yeah. Okay, able to get up. Moss is the kid really well right here. You know, it's a short pass, able to get up. Moss, kind of Moss the kid. You know. Let's see what he does here. You know, does a nice job. Gets 2 feet in on that play. That's a nice job. Let's see what he does here. Okay, that is a phenomenal job right there. Blocks him, sticks with him. You know, keeps him out of the play right there. That's a nice job. It's a great job by a receiver to be able to do that. That's just a great job by a receiver to be able to do that. Okay. Gets some nice separation right there. You know, makes a nice play right there. Gets huge separation. Okay. See what he does. You know, what does he do right here? You know, oh, I was thinking that was him. Takes a nice job. You know, side blocks him, makes a nice hole right there. You know, does a nice job with that. Yeah. Guys, the merch is coming out once we hit 100 subs, and that's when we'll be dropping the merch. But yeah, see what he does here. Okay, nice job. He does a nice job right here. Breaks this guy's ankles, and just is able to get a huge amount of space. You know, breaks his ankles, able to make a huge amount of space, and gets a nice job. Okay, it's a nice job. You know, pushes him out of the way. Corner decides to come up and come around, and he's able to stop him, push him out of the way, and makes a nice play. It's a nice job, gets nice coverage, you know. Definitely doesn't give him a huge amount of space right here. And gets a lot of coverage on him, gets tight on him. You know, definitely a solid receiver. No, I said I'd drop what the merch looked like at 50, which I did drop it earlier today. But yeah, once we hit 100 subs, then I'll drop what the merch looks like. That's when I'll drop what the merch. I'll drop the merch store and everything. Nice job. Makes a nice catch on this. Makes like a sliding catch. You know, gets down there. You know, bad throw by the quarterback, able to catch it. See what he does here defensively. You know, this is Babylon. They're not a throw first team. North Bab does get in front and make a nice play. Gets upfield. You know, take a look. You know, he does. Oh, okay. I didn't see if he's tripped him or not. Does tripped him. Makes a nice play right there. That's a nice job. You know, reads the screen, able to get upfield and make a play. You know, hits him hard. You know, forces the ball out. Which is a great play. I don't like this. You know, his back's almost turned to the quarterback. You know, so it's not always the best thing for him to be doing. Gets up there, puts a hand in, makes a solid play. See what he does here. Back steps. Comes up field, knocks him. Gets a nice hit, Doesn't knock the ball out, though. Like, these are all solid kids, solid athletes all around. Definitely wanting to see a lot of them succeed. They all couldn't get their own videos because I either couldn't find a thumbnail for them or the video was too short. A lot of it was the video. I couldn't find a thumbnail. But these are all phenomenal kids all around. Great athletes. Definitely can't wait to see what they do. Their junior, senior seasons, have a lot that just like excites me in what they do. And I'm gonna try and see if I can come to these games, see how they play, and all that, because these are all phenomenal athletes all around. Just great kids that have this ability to work, and they're working. They're young, and all that.